Muslim guys wearing qaras to get attention of our Sikh girls. I have now come across so many cases of Muslim guys going around wearing our Sikh Bangle, the qara, that my levels of concern and worry have skyrocketed recently. It took me a little longer to figure out what their motive is for doing this and why so many are doing it now. They are doing this to target young, vulnerable, innocent and religiously uneducated Sikh girls under 16, usually, but with many cases, girls as young as 12 years old. Could it be that these predators are singling out these young'uns due to their obvious lack of Sikh historical knowledge, lack of physical, spiritual power, and because of their apparent weakness of realization of who their Guru, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is and what he guides for the whole of humanity? To all my Sikh girls, is it true that your Gurmat and Sikhi knowledge is less than optimal? Is it true that your vulnerability comes from your lack of learning and understanding of Gurbani? Do you even know what your Guru has done for and willing to do for you right now? Do you even care who is ultimately doing the right thing? The fake Sikh Muslim imposters, or you? My sisters, with the way of life and way of thinking you currently hold and implement, are they doing wrong or are you doing right? Please tell me. These predatory Muslim guys are especially going around telling their mates that they are more intelligent, clever than Sikhs, and that Sikh girls are stupid, easy and even deserving of everything they receive if they fail to realize that the guy is not even a real Sikh. They proclaim that it is simply just too easy to fool these fools, manipulate these idiots into believing what they would have them believe. Therefore, they think it is not only acceptable but encourageable and highly effective to go around flashing the qara falsely whilst they plan on ruining, destroying an innocent girl's life. These men are going around telling their mates that Sikh girls are easy and fully disclose all of their sneaky, conniving intentions to befriend, woo, coax, groom, rape, sexual abuse, violate, and entrap a Sikh girl. Sisters, please tell me that you really are not that gullible and not that easy to dupe. Sikh lionesses have never been pushovers, have they? Then what kind of lioness are you? A baby cubby one? No way. How can they go around doing this? They are sick and twisted predators with sick and twisted dark motives. The most disturbing thing of all is that most of these dudes are fully grown adults. They are old men, man. It's very sickening. Why do they think they have the right to mess up the life of an innocent person who is very likely as young as his daughter, or dare I say it, even young enough to be his granddaughter? Yuck, that is sick. But I hate to break it to you, and you know I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But if you are thinking that these guys are indeed Muslim, but they must be very bad Muslims because these types lustful, dirty sexual thoughts towards a minor, often less than half the man's age, could not ever be condoned anywhere in Islam, and just the thought of such behaviour would render a Muslim excommunicated out of Islam. Think again. Here comes the bad news. Please, please do not ever take my word on any of this. Please, in your own time, thoroughly and fully, take a minute to read the actual Prophet Muhammad's own words and the words of Aisha herself regarding her marriage to the Prophet at age 6, and that he himself consummated his marriage physically when she had just reached the tender age of 9. Wow, and just to make this a little more disturbing, what was the actual, accurate, authenticated and recognized age of the Prophet when he did this. Yes, you guessed it. He was indeed in his mid-50s according to Hadith al-Bukhari and Aisha, amongst many other hadiths and actual passages in the Quran about forcible sex with captive enslaved women that all Muslims avoid addressing but can never deny the authenticity of. To all my Sikh sisters, I dearly urge you to please be aware of this issue as it is happening all over the world and create further awareness amongst all other Sikh and non-Sikh friends and connections. Please stay away from these evil Sikh people. They are thoroughly blind and corrupted. I would like to raise this awareness to all females as this is a big issue and needs to be resolved. As Sikhs, we need to have knowledge of things that are happening in our community to prevent issues like this happening furthermore. I would just like to say one last thing. In Sikhi, Guruji teaches us that women are superior to men. We have equal rights to men on every level, thanks to Guru Nanak Sahib Ji, who was the first to start the women's liberation movement by putting a stop to Jati Sati sacrifice and dedicating actual Gurbani passages, many of them, may I add, especially addressing the brilliance, relevance and importance of women standing equal to men, as they alone hold the power of birth to all humankind. Read Asakiwar, they are everywhere. Women are not only considered strong princesses in Sikh culture, but we literally have the title lioness in all of our names as Kaur, which I am very proud to say I also have proudly. Sikh history has recorded the role of women as fighting in battles against Mughal men, giving equal sacrifices and equal martyrdom to men. Sikh women have equal service, devotion, dedication, ability and bravery to men. Examples of various women's moral dignity, selfless service and self-sacrifice are common in the Sikh tradition.